Alright, so what I'm playing right now, which has lovely music, I love the music here going on. My cat is in my lap, and I'm wearing headphones, and she has no idea why I'm talking. She's like, what are you doing? I'm talking to the universe, cat. This is What Remains of Edith Finch. It's There's this thing where people don't like things being called walking sims. To me, I guess it was originally kind of an insult to things, but to me it just describes a kind of game where you get to explore and nothing can hurt you. You're just allowed to explore at your own pace. So this is a walking sim in that sense. Anyone who finds that the wrong label, just think of it as whatever an exploration game, whatever genre you prefer to think of these things as. I believe it was one of the first ones, along with Gone Home, to really get attention. I'm always behind on playing games, so it's not a new one. I pretty much will never play a new game because I just don't get around to them when they're new. But I'm starting at the site. It pops up, I think, in media res. Like it's one of those ones where it saves as you go along, so it just starts right off the bat. So I'm on a ferry, it looks like, and I paused. And the pause menu looks like this: a journal, and a family tree. We have some leaves that seem to have fallen off the tree or be part of the tree, but we don't know how. Oh, these are spouses, probably. Yeah, okay. These are spouses. They're not part of the tree, but they're who people had kids with, probably. That would be my guess. Anyway, I don't know if I'm Edith. I'm kind of thinking maybe. Anyway. Let's see. Graphics, credits, controls, audio. I always like to see if there's subtitles. These are just sound effects. I consider it, I don't know if subtitles, huh? That's too bad. Well, we can make do. I want to go back. Play. Alright, so I'm doodling around on this here ship. I can't move, so I'm just stuck. You can see the title there. What remains of Edith Finch. This is very pretty. No music. I like music, but oh, huh. I'm carrying flowers. And I have Edith Finch's journal, I guess. Could you sound fairy lines? Okay. Alright, this is very organic. I like this. So, is my hand injured or am I cold? Looks like I'm injured. Oh, okay.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning.
That's a heck of a house. Oh, huh. Here I am. This party. I'm slow.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Oh, I like this. I like how they're doing the subtitles. Just atmospheric like that.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4.
Ooh.
It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Well, that's not ominous at all. Milton. Oops, sorry, Milton. It's hard to... 2003, went missing. Born in 1992, so he was 11, yeah. Orca Island, Washington is where we are. Race mixed, Indian, white. Milton Finch. Okay, that helps me zoom in. Can I go faster? No. Oh, okay, no. Nope. So we found 2 things to look at. Let's see what we got. That's I would not trust that house either. What the
I
heck?
lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Pretty flower. Foxglove. Gonna hop
I
this.
hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Okay, so she has 2 brothers. And there were no subtitles there. They must have showed up somewhere where I wasn't looking. Oh, there it is. I want to trespass. Can I trespass? Oh, man, this is clever. I can see why people were excited about it. No trespassing. Trespassers will be prosecuted. So people really didn't want people out here, did they?
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Always a good sign.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Well, that'll work. That's enough. It will work, Annie. Oh, I can go down or I can go up. Shoot. Finches. Up looks like the way to go, probably. So that's the way I won't go. Anyway. I always go the wrong way first. It is a rule. Froshes! And froggies down here. What are you, froggy? I like frogs. They're a good sign. They mean your environment is healthy and stuff.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I feel like I'm walking into a Neil Gaiman novel. There's another bridge here. I'll just go with... Okay, now I'm lost. If you watch me play any other games, you'll know that I get lost real fast. I'll go back. The nice thing about most games like this is they're designed to make it pretty easy to figure out how to get where you're going. Can I walk any faster? No. How did I get... here's how I got down there. On the other hand, I'm always afraid of missing something. Such pretty music. Now I'm confused. Where am I? Okay, so that's the divide. Back later, or is this...
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay, yeah, so this way is blocked. Go under that. The bridge down there. Oh! Deer! Freshy. I like freshies. I know I've said that already, but freshies are good. Oh my lord! It just got like skeletal trees out in front of it. Let's see. Dark in here. Old pickup truck. Really old style pickup truck. Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Well, if I had seen that house, I would remember it too, because what the heck, Noodles? Mr. Frogs. Mr. Frogs. Can I walk around in the pool? No. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk all the way back to that bridge.
asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
Okay.
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
Maybe some artsy kind of driven kind of thing killed him? Seems like the kind of tone that this would take. Tortured artists. People driven by odd impulses, that kind of thing.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Well, it's weird as heck. It made me uncomfortable as an adult, too.
17-year-old, I knew
I'm 17.
exactly what those words were.
Creepy.
I was afraid of the house.
Is creepy house. Is like, definitely like a Neil Gaiman novel. Wouldn't want to mess with his house. Wouldn't want to mess with his house. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it'd be heck to maintain. Oh, look. Somebody's been here. Recycling bins. There's a swing? Probably something ominous there. I guess I can't go in? No pet doors for me? Okay. Try to go in the pet door.
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Yeah, I don't like that. Wheelchair ramp there for accessibility. So maybe somebody with mobility issues, old, or there's another missing flyer. I'm wearing, can't quite tell what I'm wearing. Huh, they're all over. Huh, that's... The sound design's nice. I'm stuck in the shrubbery. Over here. Windows. Fence. Again, funny. In a real game, I'd be like, in the real world, I'd be like, maybe I can hop that fence, see what the heck's over there. And in a video game, I'm like, yeah, and it's clearly a fence that's saying, don't go that way. So I won't bother. Porch swing. I loved porch swings as a kid. They were so exciting. Somebody likes plants. Yes, I would like to open door.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh, well, okay. That's a lighter slot. Here we got a lighter slot. Oh, it's an arm warmer. Oh, okay. My own physics
Looking
can.
in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
It has books in it. We have to get in there. Did you knit your own doodad? It's kind of cute. A little bit of a... Alright, so we can't get in there. That tells me we go around the side. Garage has something in it. We got an animal? I like animals. Can I try this one now, please? Why not? Oh, come on. I can't... it's a lock. Oh, okay, so I can push on things.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
It can't be that much bigger when 17. I could fit through that.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
So this has been sitting there... How long? 6 years? Ton of cleaning products here. Car with a thing over it. Paint. Gardening supplies. Cosmic cuisine. Book of mushrooms. looks like regional cooking and maybe gathering. Somebody like to gather. Icebox. Yeah, unclear there. I think it's an icebox. A workshop. Is that something I can yank on, or is it just... I don't know what that is. Tin is... There's some reason people do this, and I forget. Oh, it's probably to tell you, it tells you where to stop your car. That's why people do it, I forgot. Not very good at... I've never had a garage. I've never... Oh no. I didn't even have a washer and dryer or a dishwasher. Okay. Kiddie pool. Just have a kiddie pool shaped like a turtle. I'm sure you all have seen those Fisher Price ones. Somebody's got to still have them.
For the first time in years.
Something. Calendar. So it's 20. Is it 2010 or is that just when they stopped moving the calendar?
I felt like I was home.
Well, yeah, but you also said you were scared of this place. I guess the two do not have to be mutually exclusive, do they? Okay. Books. Somebody likes books in this household. So we got Japanese cooking I'm seeing. The books repeat, so they're kind of cosmetic. You can see, they're just got generic titles. And gathering. Seem to be things. Old microwave. Plastic kind. Lots of wine.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Little magnets. Edith, Edie, Dawn. So grandmother, mother, brother? Louis? Older brother, Louis, had died. She said. Yeah, here we go. He lived to be 22, if I did my math right. That's not very old. Nice lighting. Nice. I mean, the kitchen is a mess, but that doesn't mean it's not.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
So everything was just left exactly as it was at some point when they left. I forget if she's already told me what that was about. If they left right when the brother disappeared or shortly thereafter.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
My cat would get sick of eating salmon. I have a cat who does not really like fish. Apple pie. There's a lot of canned fish, though. I can't really blame people for being like, that's a little much on the canned fish side of things. No options! No! Not options. Yeah, that's a bit much in the salmon side. Like, that's a lot of salmon. Folks, there's a limit, I think, to the salmon. Here we have different books. The Aleph. Sway, Time and the Gods. The Curse. Homeschooling, so they were homeschooled. Swedish folktales. Looks like Norse myth. East of the sun, west of the moon. Old cookbooks. Whoops. Always be hitting the caps lock button. Seattle. Barbara Finch. Monster movies? Looks like. I think somebody made monster movies in their past. Somebody maybe woodworking.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
So yeah, they just spontaneously left. photos are actually useful. There's some kind of cruise ship? There's the ferry. No, it must be the ferry. Camping. More cramping. Boarded up window leading into the garage. Oh. That same, so the pictures repeat some too. They're just cosmetic as well. Hehe. Wow, an iPod dock. That's quite.
It was like a bomb
Phone.
had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
So we've already got some family tensions here. Oh, there's the wheelchair, so it was an oxygen. They left without... Did she die? You'd want to take the oxygen and the wheelchair with you, I've gotta think. The plant is quite dead. And the table I'm walking into. An orca. Orcas are mean bastards. Never let somebody tell you an orca's a cute little thing. Orcas are like, they torture things for fun.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
That's I feel very Neil Gaiman-y here. People with buttons in the eyes is gonna pop out of nowhere. Looks like they were packing or unpacking even before they left. It's a porch, nice view. I bet it gets foggy though sometimes. Somebody was a knitter. That looks like a grandma chair. Certainly my grandma has ones like that. You'll leave the TV stand as books. That's...
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
It sank. Whoop, there we go. They went up the chimney, the letters. Don't sink, houses. They must be built on, like, squishy ground. I can't put myself in there. Oh, there's the original house then. So it was much smaller and it sank. As houses do not usually do. They were big outdoorsy folks, it looks like. These books repeat real fast. The Weird, A Dreamer's Tale. So we've got like surreal, dreamy stuff, and we've got cookbooks. And they're not arranged in any way that actually makes much sense. Oh, what the heck would you do with books up there? I like books, but I like being able to reach them, you know? Bugs. You got a lot of different personalities here. Is that a viewfinder? No, it's a radio. It's a viewfinders, Lord. World War II, probably. Looks like the Pacific Theater. Got somebody plays music. Somebody like bugs. Oh, here are some things I can touch. Barbara. Oh. Oh.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Barbara wasn't the great-grandma, though. There's a Yeti? Sasquatch? Sasquatch is, you get some Portland area stuff going on there. Do I get more information if I do it again? In real life, if you do things twice, you don't always get information. Nope, just starts up again. And the images again, they repeat.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
I'll get in there eventually. You know I will. Look at all these books. I mean, I like books, but there's a little much going on here. Okay, let's see family members. Eddie, Dawn, Milton, missing one, Louis, Edith. 2010 must have been when they left, and it's later on now.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I'm not sure how keeping that many copies of the doodads would help you with finding them, though. That's a funny chandelier. Oh, look at all those relatives. Jesus. This is for going upstairs if you're,
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
This is an ominous door. Oh, it's cocked shut. This is a very... Huh. Okay. She's not gonna comment on that one. This is for if you're older and you can't... Your mobility issues and you can't go upstairs. Look at all those photos.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Okay, so that's one bedroom is sealed, and I think we're probably gonna get into them one by one. That would be
Then
my
Edie
case.
retaliated and drilled peepholes.
So you could look in, I guess? A painted saw. I don't know if you've ever seen those. This way.
Whenever people ask
Oh,
me
she
about my
was in it.
family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
My friend Bigfoot. We've got an extension cord going into Barbara's room.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin had quite some mutton chops going on there. Wine, let's get it, do it. I don't actually get that excited about wine, but Barbara's room. Yep, we're gonna get into those. And Barbara's room has a extension cord going out from it. Going up the stairs to the attic.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Oh, it's not an attic, it's a floor. And there's the cord going up there to something. Somebody else's room. Sven and Edie. I like the idea of painting doors, it's fun. Sam and Calvin. Space and War. Unlabeled door. Probably supposed to zoom in and look at the peoples, but we'll see if that's actually what I'm supposed to do in a moment. After I've looked around. Ooh! Fishies! And critter. Molly. Animals. I think that's the guy who built the house again. Schmorbugs. And here we have... This door has fish on it.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Well, who wouldn't?
I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Strange to seal things up every time somebody died. Sharks. I like sharks. These are whale sharks. They're very peaceful. And a trolley. Huh.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Well, that looks like something to unlock.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
It's not ominous at all. Ooh. Oh, okay.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
A kitty!
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
He like kitties? I hope he did. Everyone's good who's like, well, no. You can be a terrible person and like kitties, but... So I'm on my hands and knees in here. Looks like... Huh.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
So this is her journal that we're experiencing here.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Yeah. Whole room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Somebody had the jellyfish. We've got island calves. This looks like a child's room. Teenagers, maybe. Masks and pet noses. I don't know if... Oh, I haven't thought of those in a long time. The plastic noses and... Oh, man, we had that duck bill that you could wear. My brother used to play with it. I used to play with it. Ant farm. Very...
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Wait, so she's not Edith Finch? Who is she then? Edith. I can't remember how it goes. Molly, 1937 to 1947. 10 years. Liked cats, it looks like. Daddy. Is this a shrine to somebody's kid who passed away? 1947, so 1947 is probably when this was sealed up. Molly, Barbara, Molly, Edie, and Sven. Different generation. Christmas tree, baubles. Alarm clock. These are classic children's books. Bugs in jars. Pacific Ocean depth.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
So this is Molly's room? Oh, here we go, yes.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Can't quite figure out how that would work. Huh. It looks like it lived in the drawer? Okay. There's a proper gerbil cage up here though, right? And then it had... Okay, whatever. So she liked an old style lunchbox. Magical realist fiction is just what it says. So cats, fairy stories, animals.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Well, it looks like you stepped behind a painting. I mean, there's literally like a painting right there. Jellyfishy, jellyfishy. I like it, jellyfishy. It's cute. This is quite the room. Alright, let's go take a look at this book then, huh? She only lived to be 10. She had a journal.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's
This is
gonna
the year
happen.
she died.
It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Jellyfishes. Ah, this is going to show me how some of these things got the way they were.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
This is a tragedy. Don't want to leave the room yet.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Yeah! Don't. Ah! I've had gerbils. Gerbils poop all over the place. Is the hobby horse there? I don't think so. She has sciencey type of kid? Ooh. That is foggy. Cold? It's December, right? This is... It's Fishy! Hi, Fishy!
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
You're a weird kid. I have questions about this child. She's terrifying. Who thinks about eating their goldfish? I don't know, child. You're not on my happy children list. Honestly, I swear. Don't eat your goldfish, for God's sake.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
So I'm not allowed to explore the rest of the house. Bathroom. Oh, she's trying to get... Oh, if she eats the holly berries, there might be some problems. Don't eat the toothpaste! Oh, Jesus God.
I kept eating and eating.
Ew, 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 ew. This is kind of a horror thing, isn't it? Gross, ew, gross. So gross. Ew. The berries will kill you, though.
I ate a lot of things that night.
These are fake. Ew. She's gonna die. Those are poison. I hear birds.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Got a birdie.
I reached out for her.
Oops, she's gonna fall.
And suddenly,
Oh, she turned
I
into
was
a cat.
a cat.
Oh, nice. Can I do that, please? I like that. Can't go back. No! Bastard. Now what? Can I jump? Ooh, I can. Okay. Hey.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
This is clever. Look at this Christmas. The Christmas lights are all up. December 13th, close enough to Christmas. Where'd the bird go? Oh, there it is. Can I get down there? Okay, jump over here.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
There they are. Birdhouse, can I get to that? I guess it's empty. There's the bird. I can't get up there that easily. I have to work my way around. Can I get to that? Oh, yeah. I'm a very agile cat, I tell you what. I mean, cats are, but this is a little much even for a normal cat. Can't get over there. Almost got it. There's nests around here somewhere, though.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Huh, what's this? What's up here? Not much. This house is much smaller at this time period. So they have like a porch out here.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Keeps keeping bad kids have played it out here.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Huh, the moon.
I gobbled her up,
And it fell.
and suddenly I was an owl.
Well, okay, that works.
All I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Yeah, where though?
Rabbits.
Where? Oh! Can I get one? No, I think I missed. Did I get it? Yes!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
And then
I
ripping
swallowed
him
him up.
apart.
And I didn't chew one bit.
You're kind of a
Then
terrifying
I flew
child.
to find something bigger.
I have no idea if I'm
A
flying.
mama rabbit.
Where? Okay, so if I click, he goes into it. I'm a great
She was
owl.
almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
A shark. Oh man. Yeah, you'll fall out of a tree as a shark. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, this is adorable though somehow. Oh no. Oh, I can flop a bit. Oh, I can. There we go. Oh. It's a hard day for a shark. Oh my, I'm wallowing down this hill, guys. Sharking it up. Oh, okay.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
That car almost got me.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Yes, I'm a shark. What's that? There's a boat down here. Can I go through the hole? Yeah, I can't. Oh, bump. I'm pretty sure. I guess you could get sharks in here. Is that? Oh, is that a shark or a fish? That's a seal. Yo, seal.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Hi, seals. Oh, I missed it? No. Arg.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Okay, how about you get the rest of the shark, the rest of her, because that's just cruel. Oh, not close enough yet. No, I'm a shitty shark. Where'd she go? I'm a shitty shark. Shitty shark. Can't catch nothing. I mean, I rolled down a hill. That's pretty impressive for a shark, I would think. Okay. Let's see how close I can get. If I miss her at that length.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Okay.
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Okay, I've gotta squish it along. Am I a snake? God's green earth. Like a slug or a... Ooh, I'm like a
Now
trillion.
I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Okay, I am a monster, as they say. Crew only. Christmas music. That's it. It's safe to go. And I can play with. Okay, I can wiggle. All right, I got this. I got this shit. God, I'm kind of a weird ass kind of situation going on here. All right, so I can tentacle my tentacle wherever I want, and then I can pull myself after it. Under a car. Knocked over a bucket. Whoever made this pretty creative.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
How much of a tentacle this shit got? Now we move this corner. That's a boring corner. Control scheme is really interesting. This is very clever. I'm gonna get you. It's kind of horrible how little few qualms I have about this. I think he noticed that. Oopsie. Where's my tentacle? Oh, there's my tentacle. I think I could have come up this way too. Yep, and I didn't. I don't know, I might not have been able to go through those bars. Who was this? Sang, I should know who this is, singing the Christmas carols. Or at least who it's supposed to sound like. Plop, plop, plop. Telescope. Go star watching. Can I get the bird? No. Drunken sailor, what shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? that's one person. The rusty razor laying alone. Hi-ho, and up he rises. Hey-ho, and up he rises. Hey-ho, and up he rises. Hey in the morning. Nobody's noticing tentacle creature here? Okay. I am stuck. What's... Wait. Oh, I've picked up a stool somewhere along the road here. Inconvenient. There we go. This bird is this bird getting away from me, or is it guiding me? Can I open the door? I can. This captain is very plasticky looking, but apparently that doesn't matter to me.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
I swam. Am I a monster still? Uh-huh. I'm still a monster. Not wanting to go back in the water.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I don't have to pull myself along anymore. I can just slither straight forward, so like they're in more of a rush, not trying to be sneaky. Oh, I can go up. How cool. Sticky. A toilet. Oh, this is ominous. Is she gonna eat her parents? Eat herself? This is her room. Pretty sure. Yep, this is her room.
I got closer and closer.
Yep. Okay, I'm still only allowed to go along the floor. Control the fluidity. This is really interesting. This perspective.
All of my stomach started growling.
So she's gonna go after it.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. It's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Well, that's not ominous at all. Okay. Molly, you were a disturbed child, and I've got some questions to ask.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Which one was Edie? Edie and Odin, so... Molly, Edie and Sven. Edie was her grandma. And if Edie lost Molly, was one of the kids that she lost, then... So this is Molly and Daddy. Molly living in a castle under the sea and a monster eating Odin. I hear a
I can't
cat.
describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
A weird ass part. Can't go through that door. I've apparently crawled into this cabin. That looks like a... Oh, that's how I came in. Okay. A whistle.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
That's a good say. Cages. With mirrors. Oh, they're little memorials. Lurpy. Purply. Lurpy. Can't see that. Rich. Rob. All the books are like magical realism and animal related. Flarpy? More of them. Oh, that's a snake. Herpy. Bob the snake. This one doesn't have a label. Derpy. Not so much on the variety there. Shrine sketches.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Yeah. Video cassettes.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
My friend Bigfoot, Edith interview, Random Junk, Weird America, The Finches, Home Movies, Sam Metal Ceremony, Edith Jr. Lake Trip, Conspiracy Now, so she was an old conspiracy theorist. Molly Concepts, Mural Sketches, The Mysteries of Death and Thereafter.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Hat boxes. Barbara Concepts. More Norse stuff. The Illusion of Light, more magical realism books. Built in 1987. 1937. Sven Finch. Can't open curtains, apparently.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
That's what I figured. Sven Taxidermy, the home. Okay. There's plans for the slide. Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. At Finch family pond, celebration turns to mourning. Dwarves. Here's the plans for the house. Marriage photos. A walker. Babies. These dwarves are creepy.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Bathroom. There's a shark again, made out of newspaper. Norwegian folk tales. Deepest sympathies. Sympathy card. Quilt. Picture of the house. Sparrows flying out of the picture with no apparent. Is it trompe l'oeil? Or is it? It's trompe l'oeil. I'm not gonna read the book yet.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh, so he left her older brother died before they left.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
So the ones she's wearing were probably made by her grandmother. That's painting the shark room. Molly, 1943. Barbara, 1949. Calvin and Sam, 1952. Walter, 1955. You can copy my lap cat, it's cool. Dawn. Gus. Gregory, 1977. Lewis. Milton. This is her and brother's Edith. Student takes top honors in steak photography contest. Old sewing machine. Lewis. Huh. Memorial handkerchief? This is a model of the actual house? At least part of it.
Her room was like a museum.
Odin Finch, joining the great majority. He wrote that. Mysteries of death and then thereafter. He also wrote that. Wonder if joining the great majority means dying. Certainly a majority. Sven and Edie. So that's them. One bird with a hard hat and one Finch with the normal hat. I'm not going to read that because that'll start another sequence. Thinking Molly probably died by just falling out the window, but maybe it's...
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Terrifying. Frogs? There are quite a few frogs so far. Is it a wind-up frog? So we've got wind-up.
It was a pretty big trace.
We've got wind-up toys. Ducks and things. Makeup. They don't want to do the mirror work. Mirrors are resource heavy. So they're not going to render those. Shower. With a chair, because again she was elderly, and there's a wine bottle in there, okay. There's another passage, another secret passage there. I don't know if I can, this has been sealed shut, so I can't go through there. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edith Finch. That's clever.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
So they're kids, I guess. No, I don't want to go through though. No, don't go through. Ah, no! No, I want to go back. Thank you. What you doing, kitty? I thought you'd like that. I made you a nest. I feel personally approved of every time you like one of my nests. Alright, so when we come back, I guess we'll see what Odin did. He seems to have been interested in afterlife. So, well, that seems to be kind of what we're working with here. So we'll try that next time. We've filled in Molly. Odin will fill in next. Let's see here. See you later.